The scene at the border tells the whole story. Where there was once the constant rumble of trucks, there is now an uneasy silence. Loaded trailers sit with nowhere to go. Produce wilts in the sun. This is the human cost of a trade war that began with a single product, the tomato. It all started when the Trump administration ended a long-standing trade deal and hit Mexican tomatoes with a new tariff. The goal was to protect American farmers. But the response from America's closest trading partners was swift and devastating. First, Canada made a move. They officially banned imports of U.S. tomatoes, citing pesticide levels. But this was about more than food safety. Canada had already secretly signed a $180 million deal with its own greenhouse growers. They no longer needed American tomatoes. Overnight, hundreds of truckloads of ripe California tomatoes were turned away at the border. For thousands of farming families, a $340 million lifeline was cut off. As American farmers were absorbing this shock, Mexico made its move. Instead of just fighting the tariffs, they launched an agricultural revolution. European companies invested a staggering $12 billion into high-tech Mexican farms. They built advanced greenhouses that use far less water than American fields. They upgraded ports and highways for seamless export. Within months, premium Mexican tomatoes were on European shelves, cheaper and more reliable than American ones. The technology gap became a major problem. Mexico's new farms are full of sensors and automation, making them incredibly efficient. American farms, once world leaders, are now falling behind due to outdated methods and slow innovation. Back in the United States, the damage is deep and personal. In farming towns across California, the collapse is everywhere. Processing plants that employed hundreds are now dark. Trucking companies, repair shops, and local diners are struggling to survive. For every dollar lost on the farm, 2 more vanish from the community. Unemployment has skyrocketed. Families who worked the land for generations are now leaving, forcing schools to close and hospitals to cut services. The numbers are staggering. A $340 million export market is gone. Loan delinquencies are up 78%. Bankruptcies have climbed 45%. But the real tragedy isn't in the statistics. It's in the abandoned land and broken legacies. What began as a dispute over tomatoes has become a warning. It revealed that America's agricultural power is fragile. Food is now a strategic tool, and the world is finding new, more reliable suppliers. If this can happen to the tomato industry, it could happen to wheat, corn, or soy next. The global map of food power is being redrawn, and America is on the wrong side of history. This situation raises critical questions about the future of global trade and national security. Where should the line be drawn between protectionism and progress? How can nations build resilient food supplies without isolating themselves? We want to hear your perspective. What do you think is the solution for American agriculture? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We read everyone. If this deep dive into the forces shaping our world resonated with you, please show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. Tap the notification bell so you don't miss our next investigation. Thanks for watching.